All right, listeners, today we're tuned into a track older than any beat on the charts, the relationship between humans and nature. It's been playing forever, but the mix has changed. Once, people moved with the rhythm of the seasons, farming by daylight and resting with the stars. Now cities hum all night, machines never sleep, and nature feels more like background noise than the main melody. But here's the truth. The beat of nature still drives everything, whether we hear it or not. Let's talk about the remix we've been told. Recycling, energy saving, renewable energy. These are the hooks repeated in every environmental campaign. Important, yes. Necessary, yes. But let's be real, they are not the whole track. Recycling slows down waste, but doesn't erase entropy. Energy saving reduces use, but doesn't change the system of endless demand. Renewables shine bright, but even solar panels and wind turbines require mining, materials, and maintenance. These are verses, not the chorus. Helpful, but not enough to carry the song. What's the noise underneath? It's climate change, biodiversity loss, melting ice, rising seas, forests cut down, oceans choked with plastic. These aren't side effects. They definitely are signals that the track itself is distorted. We've been running the world on a loop of growth, extraction, and consumption. And like any loop played too long, it starts to crackle and break. Entropy is real. Every transformation produces loss, heat, disorder. That's physics, not politics. So where does that leave us? Here's the drop. We need a new philosophy of living with nature. Not nature as resource, or nature as scenery, but nature as part of the band. Humans aren't DJs outside the club, pressing play. We've been dancers inside it, moving to the same rhythm. When we pretend we can control the beat forever, we clash with the laws of thermodynamics. When we listen, adapt, and co-create, the music flows. This new track doesn't reject technology, it reframes it. Instead of asking, how can technology let us keep the same lifestyle forever? We should ask, how can technology help us live differently, more in tune with natural cycles? That means designing systems not just for efficiency, but for harmony. It means valuing balance over speed, sufficiency over excess. It means asking not only, what can we take, but what can we sustain? And here's where the bridge comes in. Philosophy matters. If we see nature as external, something to use, manage, or fix, we will always end up pushing limits. If we see nature as something we belong to, then the conversation changes. Work, cities, food, energy, all become parts of a bigger composition. Imagine schools teaching not just math and science, but ecological humility. Imagine economics measured not only in growth, but in resilience. Imagine politics not only debating resources, but recognizing the rights of rivers, forests, and ecosystems. That's the remix we need. Of course, there's tension in the beat. People want comfort, jobs, progress. Nobody wants to give up everything. But the point isn't giving up. It's shifting the rhythm. Do we need endless plastic packaging, lights blazing all night, machines built to break after 2 years? Or can we find joy in durability, repair, sharing, and rethinking what progress means? These aren't technical fixes. They're cultural choices. So as we fade to the outro, remember this. The old track of recycling, energy saving, and renewables isn't wrong, but it's just a single instrument. The full song needs philosophy, imagination, and courage. Entropy won't stop, but we can choose how to dance with it. Will we keep forcing the beat until the speakers blow? Or will we find a way to play in harmony with the only rhythm that has ever truly mattered? The rhythm of nature itself. Stay tuned, stay awake, and let the music of the earth remind you, this is not background noise, this is the main beat.